What brings a community together better than food, live music, and family entertainment? Toss in a rack of ribs and you have one of the biggest summer events happening in downtown St. Catharines. In the studio with me now is Rotarian Melissa DeBow. Melissa, what's cooking for the August Civic Long Weekend?
So, it's a lot of the same as what you've come to know and enjoy. We've kept it basically the same sort of format. We have the same 5 ribbers back this year. We will have Niagara Inflatables there with their bouncy castles. I believe they're doing a play all day wristband for $20. We've got some new vendors in Vendor Alley this year. We've kind of been able to increase the size of that, so that's nice. Bunch of new people coming in. We have Jonesy coming in on the Sunday night, and Vinyl Flux will be there Saturday. We do have a new band joining us this year, Feverish Lemons. They're a local band, very popular. We've never had them on the Ribfest stage yet, so we're excited to have them back. A few changes to hours. We are going to be closing at 9 p.m. on the Sunday and 6:30 on the Monday. We just got some feedback from some of the community members that live in the area, and they'd asked that maybe Sunday night we just close it a little bit earlier to respect their privacy, and so we heard them, and we're making that change as well.
Well, Rotary Ribfest is such a huge event. Over 30,000 people visit downtown St. Catharines. Why do they keep coming year after year?
It's a free event, so that makes it very attractive. Things are difficult right now. People don't have a lot of money to go out, and they can come down to the park and actually, come in for free. It's family friendly. You can bring the whole family, all the kids. We have a lot of people who say they like to come every year because they run into friends that they haven't seen in forever. We've got some great music. There's lots of options for food. I mean, we do have the ribs, obviously, that's our focus, but we do have some other vendors that bring in some other options, hot dogs and hamburgers, and we have the Rotary Club from the South St. Catharines. They're doing their big corn booth again this year, and I think it's just fun. It's just a fun place to hang out and enjoy some live music in an open air space. I mean, we're so lucky to have Montebello Park in St. Catharines. So I think that's what brings people to the park for sure.
What does it take for the Rotarians to put this event on?
Many hours, many hands for sure. We started planning this year's event in January, so it's been already 6 months of planning. It's all volunteer run. We put in hundreds of hours for sure leading up to the event, and then during the event we enlist about 250 hours of volunteers, and that's just not only Rotarians but also friends and family, and we have some high school students that are looking for volunteer hours, and they're coming out and helping out, and so it's many hands, many hours for sure. Now this is a fun event, but it's also a big fundraiser for Rotary. Tell me how you did last year. Last year we raised $91,000, which was really great for sure. Which is, that money goes back to the community. We support the Niagara Children's Center, Hospice Niagara. We just, collectively as a group, we made a $500,000 endowment fund with the Niagara Community Foundation, which is in conjunction with the Bethlehem Housing Project, and so it's going to provide rent subsidies for people who need that. And these are the sort of things we can't do without these fundraisers. What are your hopes for this year? What projects are you working on? So we don't really have any specific projects. We like to take the money. We have a lot of community groups that will reach out to us in September. They can apply for local grants and that sort of thing. So we don't really necessarily take the money and say, this is what we're earmarking it for. We like to leave it open and then see what the community needs. There's a lot of focus on food security right now. So we have a lot of community groups that are coming to us and sort of saying like, hey, can you lend a hand with this? We help out with the breakfast program at Lincoln Centennial, which sees about 65 to 80 kids every morning. Again, these are the things that we need the money for. What's your favorite part about Ribfest? The fellowship. I mean, it's so great. We spend all this time with our friends and fellow Rotarians, and again, I love running into people I went to high school with or I've worked with, or it's just, I love that friendly conversation and just enjoying each other's company. One last thing, Melissa, the date, the times, and where people can go for more information. Sure, yeah, so we're the Civic Long Weekend as always. We are open Friday and Saturday noon to 11 p.m. and then Sunday is noon to 9 and Monday is noon to 6:30. So that's August 2nd to the 5th. All of the information about the event is available on stcatharinesribfest.ca website, and we also have it on Facebook and Instagram. A quick Google search, you'll find everything you need to find.
St. Catharines Rotary Ribfest, August 2nd to 5th, downtown St. Catharines. May the pork be with you.